we should put our hands together for all this musical talent. Yeah, right? Right? I feel like I'm at Hogwarts. I'm not counted among those musical talented people at all. I can't play any instruments. I do this one thing, it's like this dubstep, like a cappella stuff, which is pretty sweet. I'm not going to show you guys aren't ready for that yet. But something interesting happened the other day. I was talking to a friend about Kanye West. And he just hates Kanye West for that stuff that happened with Taylor Swift a couple years ago. It was like 10 years ago, I don't know how long ago it was. But he's like, man, he's too confident. And I'm like, oh, but and people just can't stand this guy like he does that all the time. Like he goes up and he interrupts people every day. Like he's gonna come up and interrupt me right now. He's gonna walk up and he's gonna be like, hey man, I know you're like talking right now, but Beyonce does the best stand-up comedy of all time. Okay. So another thing, generationally we're very different. Like this Guido's Coffee Lounge, for instance. This is something like a staple of our generation. Another thing that's a staple of our generation, we're all doing many things. Take me for example. I'm a photographer. I'm an aspiring photographer, screenwriter, filmmaker, and comedian. I'm kind of trying that. And, well, aspiring, I think the Webster Dictionary says aspiring is currently failing at. I'm currently failing at being a screenwriter, filmmaker, photographer. So, and I noticed that we're all doing so many things, and 60 years ago, everyone just did one thing. You were the milkman. I'm the milkman. I go to sleep. I'm the milkman. I wake up. I'm the milkman. Then he died, and then he's the milkman still. Like that's cool. He wasn't the milkman. He's a dead milkman. Exactly. So, but something that isn't in this, that isn't exclusive to this generation, are all these bad expressions that have been passed down. And I don't know why. It might be because I'm an English major. That makes me sound really pretentious. I don't know, it might be because I'm an English major, but I notice all these, and they just ignite a little spot in my brain, and I go, that's a horrible expression. Like, you could be in Arizona, and for some reason you're breaking into a home. I'm not going to judge you, but you're breaking into a house, and they go, and you're with your partner in crime, and they're like, hey, go make sure that the coast is clear. And you're like, the coast is clear? I'm in the middle of Arizona. Where do you want me to go? I won't be here to make sure that that here is clear. I'm going to be checking the coast. Doesn't make any sense. Another thing, people say, oh no, the cat's out of the bag. Who is shoving cats into bags, and why are they keeping it secret? What is this? How are we just going around saying this? I don't understand. Another, oh, you know what they say. You know what they say. No, I don't. Who are they? And what do they say? I want to know who they are before you tell me, because I want to know that they're a reputable source. So, there's all of these really horrible expressions. And two of my favorites are, hey man, I'm in the middle of nowhere. What? You're in the middle of nowhere? There's no such thing as nowhere. Everywhere is somewhere. If you're in the middle of nowhere, I'm never going to find you. My other favorite, hey man, can you help me out? Like they gotta move a couch or something. Hey man, can you help me out? Of where? What are you stuck inside of? Are you in the middle of nowhere with those cats that have been shoved into the bags? Because if that's the case, what if I get stuck in the bag with you? Who's gonna help us out? So, ooh, I just thought of one right now, you guys. I almost said it myself. I was going to, well, needless to say, then don't say it. People say that to me, needless to say, and I go, okay, that's done. What you were about to say doesn't matter. I don't need to hear it. If you're going to say some stuff that doesn't need to be said, I don't need to hear it. That's not my problem. It really isn't. You like that one? That's awesome. You guys just gonna let me be silent this whole time? Yes. Because that would be a lot easier than what I'm doing right now. I could have staring contests with every single person in the room and see how long I can go. No, you guys don't want to see that?
Yeah. I'm one-eyed, so you'll win.
Oh, that's not fair. Wait, I can close one eye. Okay. Does that work? You guys can leave the room. This is going to be all day. You are a champion.
He's an insomniac, don't win.
Yep, I quit. I quit. So you guys, what do you think about all this craziness with the Ebola? You hear it, you bring it up, and everyone's like, they stop. They go, maybe if I'm not moving, it won't get me. It's not even here yet. And everyone's like, my coworker, he goes, I'm just going to go to the woods. What? You're going to get killed by a bear. Sure, at least I don't die of Ebola. You're done. You're dead. You got killed by a bear.
Quicker.
Ooh, is it quicker? It takes like 10 to 16 days.
Die from being killed by a bear?
No. Yeah, a really demented bear. Like the Dexter of bears. The Dexter of bears is like, and then he grabs you, like in, what is it? The fifth episode of Star Wars when Luke's upside down in the ice. It's that bear. If it's that bear and he's putting you upside down, you're done. It is worse than Ebola. Now, I haven't personally had Ebola, or maybe I do when I'm breathing into this mic. Or maybe, ooh, that's true. I'm going to put the mic down. So, why do we start our sentences like that? So, I went to the store the other day and immediately you're tuned out. You ever notice that? You ever just start nodding at people and you realize I am not listening to a single word they're saying? Oh no, I hope they don't ask me a question. Oh, they asked me a question. Yeah, man, I totally get it. They asked you if you're going to pick up eggs. Hey man, can you get eggs later? Yeah, man, I totally get it. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. What? I do that all the time. I don't know why. People, you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. We're all friends here.
I know.
So, I did it again.
You did.
I did. It's okay, this is a learning experience for everyone.
Educational stand-up.
Oh, exactly. That's what it is. I wish. I could use that. Clearly. I've got like 6 words. Most of them are so.
You're an English major.
Yeah, I'm an English major, which I always think to myself, I'm in college, and I'm like, I am in the wrong field. And I'm going through the book, and I'm like, I am in the wrong college. Any college is the wrong college for me, I think. Really, because I sit in class, and I do that thing where I'm listening to them, but I'm not listening to them, and I'm like, oh no, this is going to be on a test, isn't it? And that's in my head, and somehow they answer me. They're like, yeah, it is. Professors, if you get a PhD, I'm assuming you're Professor Xavier at this point. You're going to read my mind. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
But I ate Wolverine.
What happened to Wolverine? You hate Wolverine?
I said too bad I ate Wolverine.
Oh, you hate Wolverine?
No, he's too bad he isn't Wolverine.
Oh, you
You're
are
saying to an English
Wolverine.
major.
I see. See, again, maybe I was doing that thing where I wasn't listening. It's for that one word. What if it was like that? Like you had like minor just cutouts, like epileptic seizures that were silent, and that's why we don't listen. And really, we should probably all get this checked out because we are all having epileptic seizures, and we're just. Everyone's like, "Are you having a stroke?" And I'm like, "No, I just wasn't listening. That's all." Dude, I'm bringing it with this kid. This kid's awesome. So. Here's the problem with what I've got currently going on. I wrote this stand-up bit, right? As I was sitting here watching all this great music talent. And I got distracted. I was doing that thing to my own mind where I'm like, crap, I'm not listening to myself. So I didn't write a closer. So I don't have one. So I'm going to awkwardly get off the stage now.